This is not your job. Your job isn't to let me go over all the reasons that I did something and I'm sorry that I did it. That's not your job.
Well, my job is to ask
why.
Get
a job, or I'll get somebody else to ask these questions, man.
Jerry, we're trying to figure out why the team is.
I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding you.
Jerry Jones was not kidding on the radio this morning. He's doing his own job so well, he can now tell the morning hosts on The Fan how to do theirs. The Cowboys owner lashing out after the big loss to the Lions. We have that, plus Cowboys legend Daryl Moose Johnston in studio as a special guest tonight on Free For All. I'm Mike Doocy. Sam is off tonight. Welcome to the show. It's a busy one. The Stars try to stay unbeaten as they host San Jose. We talk football as Daryl Johnston does stop by here in a little bit. Cowboys are off this week, but Jerry Jones this morning making sure that his team stays very much in the news. Doubt if that was his strategy when he took to the airwaves with Sean and RJ on 105.3 The Fan this morning. But by the time his weekly radio show was done, Jerry had revealed a side of himself that the public does not often see. You know what happened Sunday. The Lions coming into Jerry World and embarrassing the Cowboys 47-9, worst home loss for Jerry as Cowboys owner. Jones was short with reporters after the game, insisting that he's not even entertaining the possibility of firing his head coach after a loss that leaves the Cowboys at 3-3 at their bye week. And he repeated that about Mike McCarthy this morning. No plans to make a move, according to Jerry. But when the topic turned to roster construction and how Jerry botched that important duty this past offseason, that's when Jerry got mad, even threatening to have the hosts, again, Sean and RJ and Bobby, replaced.
Oh, I remember those criticisms very well. Okay, so what?
Are they playing out to be accurate?
What's your point? What's your point?
My point is, it seems like
Listen, let me tell you what I'll do. Let me tell you what I'll do about it. I will let us sit down and look at the decisions we've made over the last several years. Okay? I'll look at it. Now, if you think I'm interested on a damn phone call with you over a radio and sitting here and throwing all the good out with the dishwater, you have got to be smoking something over there this morning. This is not your job. Your job isn't to let me go over all the reasons that I did something and I'm sorry that I did it. That's not your job.
Well, my job is to ask why.
Get a job, or I'll get somebody else to ask these questions, man.
Jerry, we're trying to figure out why the team is.
I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. You're not going to figure out what the team is doing right or wrong. If you are, or any 5 or 10 like you, you need to come to this meeting I'm going to today. There are 32 teams here. You're geniuses.
Jerry,
okay? Y'all really think you're going to sit here with a microphone and tell me all of the things that I've done wrong and without going over the rights?
Well,
now, listen, we both know we're talking to a lot of great fans and a lot of great listeners, and I am very sorry for what happened out there Sunday. I'm sick about what happened Sunday. Now, I'm not talking to these yahoos on the end of this phone. I'm talking to you, the fans that are listening this morning.
Jerry doubled down later today, speaking with The Athletic, admitting this, he was frustrated on the radio, but saying, quote, "If I'm going to be grilled, I don't need it to be by the guys I'm paying." The Fan is the Cowboys' flagship radio station. Jerry, you know better than this. You don't have to threaten to have somebody fired just because they're asking you the questions that you know every Cowboy fan wants them to ask. Jerry, you're always talking about how those fans are the ones that this whole thing is all about, pleasing them. That's the bottom line, right? The hosts on the radio this morning on The Fan, they were asking those questions in a much more courteous way than those fans would be asking if they ever had a chance to sit down one-on-one with you and let you know what they really think about the way you've put this roster together. One of the things I've always admired about Jerry Jones is his ability to almost enjoy the give and take with the media, to take the criticism, at least publicly, in a good-natured way. any publicity is good publicity and all that. But this display this morning, it's just a bad look. I know, and I've seen firsthand how generous, how gracious, how good-hearted Jerry Jones can be, but this little display this morning, that was ugly. That was a billionaire bully pissed off because he wasn't hearing exactly what he wanted to hear. Sports will do that to you. It'll knock you down a peg or two. Jerry knows that. But he also knows better than to act the way he did this morning. You know, we all have moments when our emotions get the better of us, and most of us in this business have been on the receiving end of a Jerry Jones outburst. It happens. Jerry has fired team-employed broadcasters before. But don't make that mistake again, Jerry. Don't blame the messengers, Jerry. Point the finger of blame at those who deserve it. Your players, your coaches, and yourself.